Hi, my name is Michael, or you can call me mbldesigns, and this will not be a Lego related video, and you probably know this already from the title of this video, but this is something I will call the hunt for Stephen Amell, because if you don't know, when me and my parents were in New York City, they were actually filming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, which Stephen Amell, the guy who plays Oliver Queen on the TV show Arrow, he is actually in that movie playing Casey Jones, and I was so happy when I heard that, because Stephen Amell is my role model, because a lot of celebrities know this, but not all of them pointed out like he does. He knows that the only reason why he's famous is because of his fan base, and he does so many things for his fan base. For example, he's very active on Facebook doing different things like he have Meme Monday where fans can make their own memes from Arrow or just in general and post it, and he will post it again in the end of the day. He has Lightsaber Fridays, a lot of cool things. So if you really want to have fun on Facebook, you should really check him out on Facebook. So Stephen Amell on Facebook. But it's not only that, he does a lot of charity work, and I know that a lot of celebrities does that, but he does it in a different way. He makes a t-shirt with exclusive prints. For example, he had a Fuck Cancer campaign where the picture on the shirt was just basically him with a post-it note on his forehead where it said Fuck Cancer. And yeah, it's just a cool thing that he actually does. He also had one other charity thing where he had a print called Sincerely, which is a made-up word he has. I actually have 2 shirts and 1 hoodie with that print on, and that saying, or that quote basically, or that word basically means doing your best to spread as much karma as possible, and if you're going to say anything, say it sincerely. So it basically means to be honest all the time and talk from your heart, basically. And I thought that was an amazing message that a lot of people should follow, and he's actually trying to get that in the American or the US dictionary, which is just amazing that he's trying that, because it really deserves to be in the dictionary in my opinion. But yeah, some of you guys may already know about all of his stuff that he's doing on social media, but the thing that me and my parents did to actually find him, because we couldn't just walk the street and accidentally find him. We actually used a website called On Location Vacation, which actually says where they're shooting different movies. For example, or TV shows also, because we found, for example, where they're shooting the TV show Gotham, which was really cool. Sadly, we wasn't there on the right day, because we had to go home on the day they were there. So, but luckily we actually found Stephen Amell. But it wasn't on our first try, because we actually went to 3 different locations. The first one was in the middle of New York City. I don't remember what street or anything, but if I remember right, it was kind of near Chinatown, if I remember right, but don't quote me on that. And the thing that we noticed, first of all, we followed the address on the website, but we saw these vans, big vans with this Paramount logo on it, and we saw the whole crew. They had what's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles half-shell caps on, that t-shirts with the logo and stuff. So we decided to ask them if Stephen Amell was here, and We asked a couple of people. One guy said that they saw him earlier. Then we went to another guy that immediately just said that he wasn't here. And me and my parents thought it sounded a bit suspicious because regularly they are not allowed to say if celebrities are there or not. So we kept looking. Then we found two other kind of guards that wasn't part of the whole crew that was really nice and actually told us everything. There were no actors there at the moment because in that area they were just shooting a car scene or a car chase scene, which me and my parents actually stayed and watched, and it looked really cool to see all the behind the scenes and stuff like that. So it was really cool, but that didn't stop us for continuing looking for him. But the next day we went to another place they were shooting, and that was actually at a pier. And now we actually got official word that Stephen Amell was there, which was really nice. And also he actually the guard, or not the guard but the crew member we talked to, actually said that he was here earlier shooting a scene where he's running from Bebop and Rocksteady. And I was so surprised that they actually said that, because Bebop and Rocksteady are two of the new characters for the new movie. And Ninja Turtles fans probably know who they are, but it's basically a mutated rhino and a mutated pig, basically. And yeah, that sounded really cool. But the thing that we did was, he said to us to go up to another level in a building nearby, and said that we were going to look for a manager. He didn't say a name or anything like that. He just said go to talk to the manager in that building, and then he said the level they were on. So me and my mom got into the building, and there was kind of the creepy, like it was a huge elevator for like storage and stuff like that. So me and my mom went in there, and it was huge. It's for like real movie equipment and stuff like that. So when we got up there, it was kind of empty. We saw one guy with a computer that looked kind of manager type of guy, I guess, but he's just said straight away, Stephen Amell isn't here. He was here earlier. Right now, Megan Fox and Will Arnett are here, but they cannot talk or anything. They're shooting right now. They will be shooting for 2 hours, and also this is private property, so you have to leave or you will be arrested. So, of course, we had to go because we did not want to be arrested. So that was kind of fun to have that experience, but sadly we didn't find Stephen Amell. We was a bit late, but the positive thing was the crew member we talked to earlier outside, who said that we were going to go inside. He actually said that they will be shooting here for 4 days. So we went back there the day after and talked to another crew member who was just chilling in one of the vans, and he actually gave us the address for the actors' trailers, which was like 3 or 4 blocks away from our hotel. So we start looking for the different trailers and stuff like that, and I will actually put up a picture now that actually shows Stephen Amell's trailer, and I will talk a bit more about that. So here is how the trailers looked, and on all of the doors there stood like director, then different characters. So for example, we had April, we had now Vern, B-bar, or R-steady, and just stuff like that. So the thing that me and my parents tried to look if any of the doors said Stephen or SA for Stephen Amell, or just Casey Jones, right, just like that, because all of the other doors had the character's name instead of the actors. So me and my parents looked, then we found this door shown right here on screen, which had sticker or whatever it is with the letters C and J, which I immediately thought Casey Jones. And apparently I was correct. So me and my parents decided to wait outside that what's called that door, and just that trailer in general, just to wait if Stephen Amell was going to show up. And we were there for about a half hour. Then some type of security type of guard just sat on the steps, which you can see right there. And we decided to ask him, is this... we started with asking, excuse me, are you guys shooting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here? And he answered yes. Then I asked, is Stephen Amell here today? Because I know that he's playing the character Casey Jones. Then he just answered immediately, yeah, we'll be here in a short, or in a few minutes. Then he got a call immediately after he said that. He got a call from no other than Stephen Amell, who was right that second pulling up next to the freaking trailer. And I was just shocked that it all happened that fast. Yeah, right now you can see the CJ on the screen, but I was so shocked and I was shaking the whole time. And yeah, it's just amazing in my opinion that it actually worked out that perfectly. So the thing that happened next was the most important thing that I had to do was my brother couldn't come with us for personal reasons, and his birthday was coming up in September. We've already shown him this, but I asked him to make a video where he's just wishing Christopher, my brother, a happy birthday, and he did it so awesomely, and I will just put it up right now for you guys to watch in the corner. So yeah, that was just amazing by him, so I'm just really happy that he did that. So here it is.
Christopher, Stephen Amell, when you get a birthday coming up, how old are you turning? 23. 23? Nice, 23's a good birthday. Turning Michael Jordan. Alright, man, have a good one. You got a good brother, good family. Talk to you soon.
And the reason why I didn't have a big screen version of this was that I don't really want anyone to take this, but because personally I know how to take and download videos on YouTube, and I actually want this for my personal use and especially for my brother, because that was the reason why I recorded this. But I was so shocked that we actually got to meet him, because maybe you guys in the US or Canada or whatever isn't that excited when, or you're probably excited, but it's a lot easier for you guys in the US or in that area of the world to actually meet celebrities. But I'm from fucking Sweden. Sorry for my French there, but I'm from Sweden, and it's just amazing how we actually managed to meet my role model while the 2 weeks I was in New York. And I'm probably not going back to New York for a while, because my brother can't come with us for personal reasons, and it just feels wrong to go without him. So yeah, I'm just so blessed that that actually happened. So, yeah, I can't say anything more about that, but I will now show you pictures from when I actually took photos with him. With the fact that my brother couldn't come with us, I put the most focus on that video because at least me and my parents have the experience of meeting him. I mean, my brother literally wouldn't have nothing if that would have happened. So I put the video on number one focus. So I was so close to actually miss to get a photo with him, but luckily, right after I shot the video, I actually asked him to sign a picture of the Lego Arrow minifigure from Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. And I said to him that the DLC pack he did for that game just made me buy that game literally. Can't talk. Literally. Because Arrow is one of my favorite TV shows. Right now, my favorite TV shows of all time is on number one, it's The Flash. Number two is Arrow. And it's mainly because the amazing writers and especially Stephen Amell. So I was so happy when he was a part of that video game, and I will actually have a photo on the top with the signature on the photo, because my dad actually made so the he found an app on his iPad where you can actually write things on pictures. So I asked him to do the signature on the iPad so I could get it immediately on the photo, so I can actually post a photo of me and or I can actually take this photo you see right here on screen and just add the signature if I want to. So that's really amazing. But if you look up in the corner, you will now see the signature or the actual photo, but I have covered me with my mbldesigns, so because I do not want anyone to steal that, because it's one of my personal things, and with the fact that signed pictures and merchandise can sell for kind of high number, but I'm probably guessing this isn't worth that much, but I have blocked the actual signature for my personal use, so yeah, enjoy. So that is my video about the hunt for Stephen Amell, but I actually wanted to say one thing that I've heard some people didn't really like. I've done more videos that isn't really about Lego, and I just wanted to say one thing, that is that mbldesigns doesn't immediately mean that I will only make Lego videos. Okay, Lego is my main focus, but mbldesigns has nothing with Lego to do. MBL is my initials and design is whatever I make. So, for example, I made this trip to New York. I decided to tell my story about it, or I made my own opinions about a movie, for example, the Deadpool movie. I made my thoughts about that a while back, so I will kind of do whatever I want to on my channel, so I hope that's okay by everyone.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and also follow me on my social media. I have a link to all of those down below in the description. So see you next time, guys.